So we set up the fish tank. You would have seen in that last episode and stuff, so it's all set up now. We haven't moved the fish over into it just yet. I'm trying to cool it off a little bit. The temperature, you can see it, it's gonna be at a weird angle. But the temperature right now is at 81, which isn't much over what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like between 75 and 80. So I'm trying to cool it down. I read online that you can take ice cubes and put inside a Ziploc bag and float them in there, and that helps lower the temperature and stuff. So trying to lower the temperature a little bit. We'll see if that works, and then we'll add some of the smaller fish into it. Still got to find out about the big fish though, to find out if Brandon and Crystal are up for taking them. Otherwise, I think they would take up a lot of room inside the fish tank. Obviously they would fit in there, but they're not going to have a lot of room to move in there. So I don't really like that too much. So we'll find out about that and then go from there. So today we're going to be going over there to their place to hang out for kind of like a pre-birthday party for Crystal. Her birthday I think is on Monday. So we're celebrating it a couple days early, that way for the weekend to hang out and do stuff. Actually, your birthday's tomorrow, but we're doing it kind of celebrating today, that way we can hang out and her son doesn't have to go to bed early tonight if we hang out later or whatever. So yeah, so that's what we're up for today. So on my ChristopherChaos.com website, I've been doing this thing where I do like Monday means something, Tuesday. So I had like Thursday was Thundercat, Thursday, Friday was Buckbat Friday, and then Saturday, which is today, was Sandwich Saturday. So I posted a recipe for this turkey avocado club thing, and Jesse made it. So let's see how it turned out. It smells like pancakes.
It's the maple bacon.
Oh, so how did the sandwich turn out?
Good.
Have you tried it yet?
I haven't. I was waiting for you.
No. So this is Sandwich Saturday's turkey avocado club, and deviled eggs being prepared over there. Yay. Okay, Jesse is going to take the first bite of the sandwich. That way if it's poison, I know not to eat it.
It won't be poisoned because I made it.
Well.
Ready?
Go for it.
How do I do it?
I don't know. Just take a bite. Tastes good?
Mm-hmm.
Good. She's alive so far.
And he's eating onions. Chris never eats onions. That one first. There you go. Bailey. You want to see?
It's a 3 and a 1.
Okay. Kind of.
Enjoy. Happy birthday to you.
You better go
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Crystal. Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
And many more.
And also, Mom.
Come out.
Oh! You smacked me in the face. You just smoked me. I smoked you.
So I don't think I showed any footage of what the fish tank looks like now that it's got fish and everything inside of it. So we added a couple extra fish. I went to PetSmart today without Jessie. She was sad.
Yeah.
And got a snail, 3 neon tetras, and a Picostomus. So I'll let you check out the how the fish tank looks now. Okay, so since Jessie was bummed that I went to PetSmart without her, we went back to PetSmart. We got more fish and a frog. Also, Jane and Gary did go to Brandon and Crystal, so they took care of him. But Gary wasn't looking so good in the new fish tank, so we'll see how well he holds up. But
He has ick.
yeah, possibly. We're not doctors, so I don't know. But here's the new fish. You kind of see his foot right there. That's Frank the frog. So we did a bunch of rearranging down here in the basement. Down here in the basement is kind of like mainly my area where I got my office and stuff like that. But I like having Jesse hang out with me too, though. But we did a bunch of stuff. We moved the big fish tank into the laundry room, and there's the laundry room. It's kind of dark in there. We moved that into there, and we might try to grow the Chileno peppers that we can get from California in that old fish tank, and try to do that. That we can have maybe peppers year round. Hopefully, is the idea if it works out. So if you'll notice, it's very more open now. The fish tank is gone. I got the couch moved over there. I have all my guitar gear over here. The fish tank and everything's still over here. My Mayhem Factory stuff's over there, and then my desk's still over there. So you got kind of more of like a lounge kind of area thing going on over here. It kind of opens up the space a little bit more, and it's pretty cool. And then back there used to be like a kind of like a little gym inside of the house and stuff like that, but really haven't really been using it. Kind of got burnt out using the Bowflex and stuff. So the goal is going to be probably after vacation, because we're going to go on vacation here pretty soon, is to maybe start doing a different type of workout. Maybe something more like going for hikes and runs in the neighborhood and stuff like that. So that's probably what I'll do maybe after vacation. Then there's that other room right back there, the cinema room, which after vacation, start working on that. And that's going to be the movie/game room. So that's going to be pretty cool too. So yeah, I'm happy with the modifications we have done today. Very busy and productive Sunday. So today is Tuesday. Upstairs, I've got the GoPro set up. I'm starting a time lapse. I'm going to try to do a really long time lapse. It's kind of like a test because the time lapse that I'm going to do on Friday when we start vacation to drive to California is the longest time lapse I've ever done. So this one's pretty much going to go all day for the one that I'm going to do today, and it's still shorter than the one I'll probably do for the drive to California, because the one to California is going to be about approximately 15 hours, where this one's probably a little bit short, probably around 14 or 13 hours. Because I'm basically already started it, and it's going to run all the way until probably about 10 o'clock tonight to do a test. And you'll get to see that time lapse as long as it went successfully, probably here in a little bit in this video. I don't know if you'll see the time lapse from the California trip, because I'll be capturing it on Friday, and then I won't get to California until late Friday. So I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this episode just yet, if this episode is going to go up late on Sunday, or what the deal will be, because this episode is basically going to end when I start my vacation, and then the next episode will basically be my whole vacation. But yeah, so it's going to be kind of interesting trying to do this long of a time lapse. I've never done one this long with my GoPro or at all, so it'll be pretty interesting. So this is kind of like the test to see how well it's going to work when I go to do this 15-hour time lapse for the entire drive to California. And then I might do a time lapse on the way back as well, but that one, flip the GoPro around to where it films me and Jesse, so then it'd be like the inside view of the car. I don't know yet, we'll see. All right, so I'll give you a little bit of details. I was going to show the clip next, but it'll go after this clip. But a little bit of details on this time lapse. It's 1,768 pictures that's going to make it into a couple seconds short of 1 minute. So it's mainly to test if my SD card inside the GoPro was big enough to be able to capture that long of a time lapse, because it was basically 15 hours, which is approximately how many hours it's going to take us to go from Colorado to Bishop, California. And then how long the batteries will last as well, if the batteries will be able to change out and be able to withstand it, and how long the video is going to end up being with it taking a picture every 30 seconds. So it takes a picture every 30 seconds and basically comes out to being almost 2,000 pictures, and the video comes out to being about a minute long. So it's converting over here, but in editing you'll see it in the next clip here. So here is the actual time lapse, 1 minute of time lapse to basically make the entire day. So there you go, there's the time lapse from all day, the entire day, from 6:30 in the morning all the way until about 9:20 p.m. That was the entire day. So that was a good test to see, because at the end of this episode, well, I don't know if it'll be in this episode or if it'll be in the next episode, but I'm gonna do time lapse from Colorado to Bishop, but it's gonna be Friday, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time. It'll probably be in there. We'll see. We'll see if it ends up making it into it. Or if not, then it'll be in the next episode for the time lapse. So the last day of work is done. Doing the last final touches before we take off to start vacation. So next, really, is I'm gonna check the fluids in the car. I'm already all packed up. Jesse's all packed up. I got some stuff on a checklist that we'll check off to make sure we do. Jesse dropped off clutch. She was very sad. I was gonna record some of it, but now I'm kind of glad. I forgot to record it, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't record it because she was very sad. You know, she hasn't been without her dog for that long ever before. So so it was kind of sad for her to leave Clutch over at someone else's house for a week. So so Clutch will be safe though with Brandon and Crystal, and she'll probably have to FaceTime to see Clutch, but he'll be good. So yeah, so most of the stuff we're done. We're almost ready. And then we're gonna try to go to bed early, so that because we're getting up really early on Friday morning to head on out. So I'm trying not to show a whole lot of stuff from before, because I'm sure this is gonna follow a lot of footage of us on the road probably. But yeah, so probably the next thing you see is probably us early in the morning starting the road trip. So the plan was to sleep from about 8-ish till about 2. That didn't work out so well. We laid in bed for about 10 minutes and we can't take it anymore. We're too excited. We're leaving tonight. We'll just take turns sleeping on the way there. So it's, what time is it now? It is 9 o'clock. So we're leaving. Here, we're gonna pack up the car and we're heading out. Okay, so it's 5:15 in the morning. Jesse's driving. I was a little bit nervous at first. I took a nap, but I think I'm good now. So we're in Utah, and I think we've got 60 miles before we're gonna move on to the 50. Somewhere around there we get gas and probably switch drivers again. So yay, we're on our way. We have 570 miles to go. Okay, so we're now in Nevada. We've got 318 miles still to go.
5 hours and 8 minutes.
So we're getting there. We're definitely a lot further than we would have been had we left at 3 in the morning. So I think now we probably would have been, we would have been way back there. I don't know. I'd have to do the math. I don't know. Try to figure it out where we would be, but
We'd only be on the road for 6 hours. We'd still be in Colorado.
yeah, so shoot, 6 hours, then we probably would have just passed Grand Junction. So it would have been just getting into like Utah. So we would still have like a long ways to go had we have left at that time. So it worked out pretty good. We're doing all right. We took turns napping and driving and stuff. So not much left. The GoPro is still going to capture this stuff. We'll see how it ends up looking with about half of the GoPro footage will probably be at night, and then the other half during the day. So we'll see how that turns out. And then I kind of noticed it's kind of at an upward angle, so hopefully it doesn't cut off too much on the bottom. It still looks pretty cool. So yeah. So another 5 hours to go.
And people put their trash cans in really weird spots when they live in the middle of nowhere. Like, you probably have to have a flatbed to get your trash out there, because there's no houses around, but there's trash cans. It's really weird.
Yeah, we saw some trash cans like out in the middle of nowhere on the side of the road, like at the end of a dirt road to someone's house. It'd be a pain in the ass to take the trash out, probably. So yeah. All right, so we made it to Bishop. So we'll end the episode with this. We'll have to tune into the next episode to see what we kind of do on our vacation. And hopefully the time lapse turned out pretty good. You got anything to say, Jesse?
I need a beer and I'm fucking tired.
Alright, so yay, we made it. So enjoy the time lapse, and you get to see all the vacation stuff in the next episode. See ya.